recently we have done up an Instagram poll regarding questions about what kind of watches we normally buy in, and then we ask you guys what are the prices that you guys think that we normally buy in, and what are the market prices for this kind of watches that we deal every single day. So it's a way for us to gauge on whether you guys, our viewers out there, are well versed with the market at the moment, and you guys know roughly how does this watch dealing works. So for the first one, we have a Tag Heuer Aquaracer, as you guys can see here. Okay, this is a quartz Aquaracer, and there was 3 answers from you guys. Okay, I'll just share with you guys. The first 2 of you mentioned $800, and the last person said $1,005. Okay, so to answer your question quickly on this particular watch that I'm showing, okay, this watch is a watch that is retail price, I believe, is about 3k plus. Okay, so for us to buy in a second hand, a pre-owned watch, you will actually buy around $800. So for the 2 of you, I'm not going to mention name, but the 2 of you who got the question correct, okay, good job. You guys know the market very well. And the 1 of you who didn't get the answer correctly is fine. 1.5k is usually what we will actually sell eventually to people like you guys, the end users. Okay guys, if you look on my left right now, you have an Omega Seamaster. This is an automatic version, 36mm in case diameter. So there's only 2 answers that came from this poll. So you guys mentioned $1,005, and also the other guy said $3,700. So the correct answer is about 2,000 plus. Okay, about low to mid 2,000. That's what we normally buy in. This kind of watches very hard to move because 1 is 36mm. Number 2 is not the most newest model of the Seamaster family. So this kind we normally sell about 3k each lah. So for the guy who said 3.7k, again, it's not the price that we buy in, but that is the market price we will actually list and we will sell normally. Okay, for the person who said 1,005, I think you are very far off from the buy-in. But then again, if you ever get someone to sell you at 1,005, do take note, it might be a fake. That's 1. Number 2, the guy is just desperate for money. But normally you buy at 2,000 plus for dealers. I think that's a fair price. So if you have dealers who offer you below $2,000, just do take note that you can get a higher price if you go to the right dealer. Okay, this is a very interesting watch. I sell this every single time. So normally you guys cannot see this in my inventory because normally I will sell it away very fast. This is a Seiko 5 Pepsi, and very popular model of the Seiko 5, especially because of the Pepsi color on the bezel. So this one, there's also 2 answers also. One of you said that it was $120. That's how much you think we will buy in. The other person said $90. Okay, the correct answer is about $120. Okay, this one retail price currently, if you buy brand new from the shop, is about $420 or $410, I can't recall. But the secondary market, what I will list for is actually about $280 to $300. So after negotiation here and there, normally, if you guys know, if you buy from me before, I will eventually sell you guys about $240 to $260 lah. So that's how much I will sell. Okay, another popular watch over here. This is a Black Bay 58 black dial. Very popular among the 58 family. Okay, I have 5 responses for this. I will just share with you guys from my phone what I see. One of you said 1,006. Another guy said 2.6. One guy say 4.1, 3.7 and 3.5. So the range is very far. So all I can say is what we will sell at for this Black Bay 58 is about 3.5 to 3.7. That's how much we normally list, okay, on Carousel and also other platforms. So for us to buy in, our sweet spot will be in the mid range of 2,000. So from maybe 2.3, 2.4 to 2.6, 2.7 max. Okay, so for the person who said 1,006, if you're very lucky, like I said again, if you get this kind of price outside, either it's a fake or the guy is desperate for money. So the person who said 2.6, you are right. Okay, that's how much we normally offer. Depending on the year, it ranges from like 2.3 to 2.6. And 4.1 is definitely not what we're going to buy it, because if you buy at 4.1, you only can sell about 3.7. So we definitely make a loss. So that is not the right answer. 3.7 is what we sell. So that is not the right answer for how much you buy in, but that's how much you will sell. Okay, another Tudor over here. This is the older version of the Tudor models. Before the 58 came out, there's a Black Bay 41. This is the black dial also. It's slightly bigger in size. So it's a bit chunkier in terms of the bracelet compared to the 58. So I prefer the 58 more than the 41. But before the 58 came out, I love the 41 a lot. So these are the answers that you guys gave. There was 3 answers to this poll. So you guys think that I buy this kind of watches from customers every single day at about 1,005, 1,009 and 4,001. So the correct answer is, before I share you the correct answer, how much we normally buy, the price that we normally sell this kind of watches in the low threes. Okay, so it's about 3,000 to maybe 3.4, 3.5. On a good day, if I know you very well, if you're my VVP client, I will sell you below 3 for sure. So how much do we buy in? We normally buy in at 2.3, 2.2, 2.5 max. That's about it, depending on the year and the condition as usual. So for those of you who said 1.9, 1.5, 1.9 not that far lah. Sometimes we do get lucky and we get 1.9. There was 1 or 2 times, very rare, we do get 1.9. 1.5 is something we never offer. So if dealer offer you 1.5, just take note, there will be other dealers that will offer you above 1.5 for sure. It's not for sure one. And the person who said 4.1, as usual, again, you are making me lose a lot of money. So make sure you guys know your market prices before you offer the price for any watch. Okay, so for this watch, never offer above 3. If you are end user, you want to buy this kind of watch, always try to get 2.8, 2.9. I think you'll be more than happy. If not, market price about 3 to 3.4. So that is the sweet spot for you guys to buy as a customer. Okay, so that is for Tudor Black Bay 41. Okay guys, another Tag Heuer watch. This is a very beautiful watch. I do sell this a couple of times already. The exact model I sell, actually, to be honest with you guys. This one is quite popular because one is chronograph. Number two, it's nice color on the die and also on the bezel. So this kind, it's a very beautiful watch, and normally I sell often for this one. So even there was 5 responses, and one of you even asked me, is it available? Okay, which I tell you there's not available. Okay, so the other 4 responses, we got $900, 1,399, 1,001, and $5,000. Okay, so as you guys can see, it's a very big range. So this kind of watches retail is about 3 point something thousand if you buy first set. Either 3 point something or 4,000, I can't remember. It's about there. Okay, so how much do we sell this kind of watches? Okay, this one we normally sell about 1,005 to maybe 2,000, 2,002. For the person who said 900, yes, you are right. You buy around there. 1,001 also correct. You buy around there. Also, 1,399 is a bit on the higher side. So we don't normally buy a 1,399. But if regular client, if you offer us a trade-in or you just want some cash back, if you please support us for many years, then of course we will offer you 1,399 just out of the bill. For the guy who said $5,000, this one is a crazy price. Okay, I would never ever buy a $5,000. Just to let you guys know, this is definitely a crazy price. Okay, never dealers will buy at 5,000. Most dealers will offer below 1,000 for this watch. Okay guys, if you guys are interested in this kind of series where we ask you and then you answer and I give back my reaction to the answers that you guys gave, do follow our Instagram. Okay, do not forget about that, so you guys can take note and go through all these games that we have sometimes here and there throughout the week lah. Okay, so without further ado, also thank you so much for you guys for supporting me all this while. All those of you at home watching this video currently, if you haven't subscribed yet, do subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever with all your friends, so that we can make this weekly thing and all of you guys in the entire world can see what we do here as a watch dealer in Singapore. And I'll see you guys on the next video.